one thing. I want everybody to look at me. I'm going to pass it to coin after I say one thing. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight? How many eat a W tonight?
All right, Brian. I'm glad you made it here tonight after what happened on Sunday.
Yeah, it wasn't good, but I will say I think I've missed. This is the first Bengals game I've missed in probably 12, 15 years, something like that.
Wait, you didn't watch it?
I watched parts of it, but I was playing in a golf event, so I couldn't really watch it.
Wow.
I opened my phone. We were on like the 14th, 15th hole, and I was kind of in and out of it. And then I saw the pick six for them to go down 14-0. And I was like, all right, I got 2 holes left. I'm going to just shut it down and reopen it because obviously this isn't working. When I reopened my phone, I got to watch the fumble 6. I watched like the 2-minute stretch between where the Vikings scored 17 points in like a minute and a half. And that's all I watched. And then I shut it down. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about this. I'm going to put on other games. So I checked back in on it a little bit. But it actually kind of made it not hurt as bad that I wasn't sitting there watching the whole thing.
Well, yeah, that's if you're going to miss a game,
that's the one.
That's the one.
Franchise record loss. Like it's franchise record loss. It's the most points they've ever lost by in franchise history.
What was the final score?
48-10.
We're talking about the Bengals, by the way.
Yeah, we're talking about the
Vikings.
Apologies. Yeah, apologies.
48.
It's not even worth talking about. Yeah, it's not even worth talking about. Such a bad.
It's really not.
Game.
They're kind of the Bengals are in the Titans territory until further notice.
They can't be that far low. Actually, yeah, I guess they can.
Did the Saints lose by 38 too?
No, they were close, but I think it was only like 33.
Yeah, at the beginning of the game, it was getting really close.
Yeah, but no, they're in a very bad position. I don't think that's going to happen again. I think that was very fluky, all those fumbles. Do I think they're going to be good? No, I don't think they're going to be good. Do I think Jake Browning's going to be good? No, I don't think Jake Browning's going to be good. I've said that all along.
I don't think it was his fault, though. That offensive line was so bad.
Yeah, it really wasn't his fault. They tried to establish the run, and that did not work at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw the stat, but Chase Brown.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, are you the one who sent it to me? Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. What is it? He's like negative 54 yards before contact.
Before
yards.
Contact,
yeah.
Before contact.
That's insane. The fact that he has positive yardage on the year is impressive. I think I sent it to you. He had. Go ahead. You
just froze. He had what?
My back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He had 1 rush in the entire game that he did not get contacted behind line of scrimmage.
I saw that too. You sent that one to me.
Did I send that?
Yeah. Let's talk about, the good games. Actually, before the good games, how about the Panthers beating the Falcons 30-0?
I would consider that a good game. I think it's awesome.
That's insane.
I think it's awesome. I love that was I don't know if that was the biggest surprise of the week, but
I think it was. Maybe the Browns beating the Packers.
They were actually one of your picks too. I was going through checking our picks. You took the Panthers -6.5.
You mean the Falcons -6.5?
Did you take the Falcons -6.5?
Yeah, because the Panthers were not favored.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. I wrote that one down wrong because I said that. I was like, holy shit, Panthers were 6.5 point favorites? That's insane. Yeah, okay.
No.
That's fair.
I think you posted
I tweet it out, Panthers?
Yeah, you tweeted out Panthers -5.5. Hey, so I'm taking that as a win.
Yeah, we can take it as a win. I'll keep you the win. I'll give you the win. Shit.
Wow. Yeah.
I knew that.
Do you think you think this Michael Penix thing is concerning after that game?
I wouldn't say it's concerning. I mean, I guess when you lose 30-0 to the Panthers, I think you have to be concerned, right? I think they're
pretty bad.
That's terrible. They didn't cross the 30-yard line, right? They did not cross the 30-yard line. It's fucking insane. That is fucking insane.
Yeah.
How is that even possible with the weapons they have on offense? I don't get it.
That's a good question. I mean, Bijan, Drake London, Mooney.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts.
I was going to say Kyle Pitts, your boy, your favorite player in the league.
You draft Kyle Pitts in one fantasy league, and all of a sudden he turns into your boy. Also,
exactly,
by the way, I think I dropped him in that league, and I picked up Hunter Henry.
Oh, did you? Hunter Henry's been good too. Hunter Henry's been solid.
Either that or I have him in every other league. But yeah, so you're not concerned about the Falcons. I don't really care about the Falcons. I didn't think that they were going to be.
And I think that's the thing. I wouldn't say I'm concerned because I don't know how good I thought they were going to be. It was all going to depend on Penix, right? And I think he looks fine. He looks like a second-year quarterback who's going through some struggles. What do you think's worse? Do you think losing to the Panthers 30-0 and not crossing the 30-yard line is worse? Or do you think the way the Bengals lost is worse?
The Bengals, because that's just brutal. Because their schedule coming up, what is it, like Broncos?
Oh my God.
What is it? It's like
Broncos. It's at Broncos Monday night, at home against the Lions, and then at Denver, and then home against the Steelers.
No, at Packers, not Denver. We already talked about Denver's next week.
Yep. Then Lions.
Then Lions. Then Packers. Then
Steelers.
Packers.
Then Steelers. That's exactly what I said.
You said Broncos.
Twice. Did I say Broncos twice?
Yeah.
Fuck, right. Dude. My mentals today.
What was your question?
Which loss?
I think I think for the Falcons, because their team is, healthy, and they have. Were they were either favored or they were close to being favored winning the division. I think that's a lot worse. I mean, we kind of know the Bengals aren't going to be good without Burrow, and that offensive line is going to kill Browning as well. Who's the third string?
Yep.
Brett Ripien?
Yeah, Brett Ripien.
Throw him in, dude. Yeah, I mean, the Bengals getting killed, it really doesn't matter. But
it doesn't.
The Falcons, division game.
That's a good point. That is a very good point. Yeah, so I think if you're a Falcon, and maybe that's the good way to put it. If you're a Falcons fan, you probably feel worse about it because as a Bengals fan, to kind of what you said, you throw in your backup quarterback. You're not expecting a ton. You have no run game. Your offensive line sucks. Your defense sucks. Your team was centered around Joe Burrow, and here we are. And I think it's going to be a rough year. And I'm sad. It's okay. All right, we got stuff talking about. We got to move on.
Just keeps you had to bring it back to the Bengals. All right,
I know. We got to move on.
How about this is like the week of the blocked kick,
dude?
It happened like 5 times.
It was the week of the block kick. A ton of defensive touchdowns. Like, it was such a weird. I think we were texting about it because again, I was doing this golf event, so I didn't watch as much football as I normally would. And you kept texting me things that were happening. I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, what is happening today?"
Dude, it was insane.
Yeah.
Also, watching ever since I found out I have Red Zone, which I'm not even paying for, just have it. So I got really lucky. It's like, so I like when I'm practicing, it's literally on my phone right next to me, and I have to mute it because it's just too much going on.
Yeah,
you're switching back from games, but there was so much shit going on. There was blocked kick after blocked kick, and then there was blowouts, and then there was comebacks, like the Eagles Rams game. I thought that was over.
You texted me and said, "I told you the Eagles were going to lose."
Yeah, and I don't like to do that, and I wasn't trying to RJ you, but
yeah.
I mean, it was 26-7 at half. That's a loss.
Yeah.
That's a loss. Like every team. And then they shut out the Rams, and that, they're up 1, and then they returned that block kick for a touchdown.
Well, they blocked 2 kicks in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but the last one, they returned it. Yeah, they blocked 2 kicks in the fourth, touchdown. 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
Dude, it feels like the Chiefs of last year. Like, that's how the Chiefs won games last year.
No, dude.
I'm not saying
but they were doing that against like the Panthers.
Yes. I'm not saying in terms of like, I think the Eagles are the Chiefs went to the Super Bowl last year, so it's not like it's
and the Eagles covered. The Chiefs don't cover.
That's true. The Chiefs don't cover. I'm just saying, in terms of figuring out, finding ways to win, the Eagles seem to keep finding ways to win. That was my only point. I wasn't.
And who finds ways to win?
Jalen Hurts.
No, good teams find ways to
winners.
Win. Great teams, I should say.
Winners.
Great teams find a way to win. That's just what great teams do. That's what the Chiefs have been doing. And yeah, do you think so? Like the whole narrative with the Eagles offense is still a thing, even though in the second half they had like over 300 yards of offense.
So I think this should quiet it a little bit because I think it
hasn't,
shows.
though.
Yeah, I think it should though going forward because I think it shows they can't put up points in bunches when they need to. And it was nice to see AJ Brown involved. Like he had a ton of big catches last week.
Huge.
Yeah, a ton of big catches on those last couple
Looks
of
like
drives.
it's so hard to tackle him too.
Well, he's huge.
Do you know
He's
only
like
6'1"?
Yeah, but he's like thick. He's like
Yeah,
220.
he's built.
Yeah, he's
No,
like
but only 6'1". Like he's shorter than me. That's weird. He looks massive.
Okay, let's just.
I mean, he's like 8 inches taller than you, but like he's 2 inches shorter than me.
Okay, all right. He's 2 inches taller than me. That's it.
Okay,
that's it.
Then you take your lifts out.
No, but I do think like that. I think there's certain receivers that are built that way. Like Jamar Chase is the same way. He's only 6'6". He's like possible to bring down because they're like built like running backs.
Yeah,
but
Jamar Chase looks like a little shiftier. He kind of reminds me of like Amon-Ra.
I think he's a lot bigger than Amon-Ra. I'm pretty sure.
I feel like they're similar. Is that disrespectful?
Amon-Ra's great. Amon-Ra's a stud. It's not disrespectful at all. I just think they're completely different.
Hold on. You need to stop bringing up Bengals stuff, man. That's the third time.
I know.
And we've only been doing this for 12 minutes. And I give you 4 minutes to talk about the Bengals at the beginning.
I know. All right, we're done. We're done. Yeah, you're right. We're done.
I'm trying to talk about the Eagles here.
We're done. Sorry. Jamar. You're right.
How'd he do Sunday, huh?
Yeah, not very good. He fumbled.
Okay.
Did it freeze again?
What are you saying, dude?
No, he's fucking impossible to bring down. Like that's what his game is built on. That's what he's always been. Yak.
Do you think he's a top 5 receiver in the league?
Yes, I do. I actually do think he's a top 5
receiver
in the league. Yeah. I just don't think the opportunities. I don't think the opportunities that presented themselves this year. I actually think Puka is also in that conversation. Puka's a stud, man.
I think him and Amon-Ra are like the same player.
Yes, I think they're very similar, and I think Puka's going to win the Triple Crown this year. He's going to have the Cooper Kupp year from like 3 years ago.
That's sick.
Or 4 years ago, whatever it was.
Have you ever heard interviews with Puka?
Dude,
he's hilarious.
Yeah, he kind of seems like he is oblivious.
He's just a little dopey. That's all.
Yeah.
He's Hawaiian.
Well, what did he have? He had like 10 catches.
That's how.
Yeah, he's Hawaiian.
Yeah. He had a good game. Yeah, this week. Then I sent you that post about the Packers Browns, how they're investigating it for them throwing the game.
They didn't throw the game.
I know, but that's hilarious.
There's
no way they can lose to the Browns.
Well, I believe that Vegas or just like sportsbooks in general, lost a shit ton of money on that game.
100%, dude. That's crazy.
That was one of the ones where I didn't watch any of the game. I saw the final score, and I was like, what the hell happened?
I watched the whole 3.5 minutes. It was insane. Like, it was like, it did kind of look like they were trying to throw. They just tried to throw the game. But obviously they didn't. But like another block kick, and then Flacco decides to turn it on, drive down the field, kick a game-winning field goal from like 55 yards.
Well, so it was 10-0 with like 6 or 7 minutes left.
Brown should be 2-1.
Okay, we're not.
Brown should be 2-1.
We're not We're moving on.
You make a 55-yarder and you can't make a 36-yarder.
I actually did have that thought in my head when they kicked that game-winning field goal. So, but no, I actually and I think I think it's a big testament to the Browns and how good their defense is and how much of a problem Myles Garrett is. Like, they're going to cause problems for good teams, and that's what they did. Like, obviously they got destroyed by the Ravens last week.
Mm-hmm.
But like a team that doesn't play them that often, like the Packers, like I can see how they can cause fits. They have good DBs. They have Myles Garrett, who's just an absolute freak. And obviously the Packers can figure it out, and they found a way to lose the game. But yeah, to your point, another block kick that led to a field goal within, I think they only got the ball back with like 25 seconds left too when they blocked the kick. Nuts.
Yeah, it was quick.
Nuts.
It was quick.
I had them in a survivor, and
I heard.
Yeah, it sucks. It fucking sucks. I thought that was a no-brainer.
It was a no-brainer. There were 7.5 point favorites.
7.5 point favorites. Oh, God. Honestly, I can't believe they were only 7.5 point favorites.
You know what's crazy? I had like a 10-leg parlay, and the only two that didn't hit was Rams covering +3 and Packers not covering.
No.
Yeah, those are the only two that hit. It was like $5 to win like 2,000.
I guess the Rams not covering was good for you, but you would have hoped they would have blocked the kick. Or were they favorites? Were the Rams favorites? No, probably not.
No,
Right?
no, they were
Eagles
plus
favorites?
3.
Yeah, they were plus 3. Okay. Shit. Yeah, that sucks. They were plus 3. That's all you needed was them to block the kick and not
plus
return
3,
it.
dude. But then when the Packer thing happened, I was just like, oh, I didn't win it anyway. So
yeah, it's okay. It made you feel a little bit better. Yeah.
But those were the two that I was like sweating out. I was like, when the Eagles went up by 1, I was pumped.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, they're going to get the win and they're going to cover. And then there's 3.5 minutes left, and the Packers just blew it.
So when the Eagles got, how much time was left when the Eagles scored? Their go ahead.
Like just over 2 minutes, I think.
Okay, so there's 2 minutes left. I wasn't sure if it was like 45 seconds and the Rams got down there super quick, or if they had a little bit of time to get down the field.
I think the field goal was like over 50 yards, so it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a long one. It wasn't a chip shot. It wasn't like a 26-yarder. Yeah. Okay. Actually, let me see. I'm curious.
Yeah, and I mean, you can, since we're on the topic of special teams, we're also texting about the kickoff. Like the kickoff rule is awesome. Yes. Anyone who makes fun of it or doesn't like it, I don't understand. It makes the kickoff so important. And I think that's
even
how
last
it should
year. Yeah, even last year they like changed it.
Yeah.
But everything was still a touchback. They're like still wasn't that many returns. Like people were not returning kicks. Yeah, everyone is returning kicks now, and I think and I like the strategy behind it. Like the Panthers and I can't remember what other team, they've been hitting knuckleballs off their kicks. Like their starting field, the starting position of their opponent is like the 20, and then everyone else is somewhere in the 30s. It's the Panthers. I can't remember the other team.
I think
is it the Rams? They're hitting these like knuckleballs that are hard to field in the air, and when they hit the ground, they just kind of like, it's like a bomb. It could go anywhere. And I think
the
it's
Eagles
awesome.
started like every possession on like their 18.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I think that's pretty cool. Like the nuances of it are really cool. The only thing that I don't, not that I don't love it, but like at the end of the game, if you're kicking it off and you start at the 35, you really only need to go like 15 yards to kick a game-winning field goal. With how
it's like
far,
it's a 67 yarder.
Okay, yeah. 20 yards. All these kickers now can kick 60-yard field goals.
But 57, that's still, I mean, we saw a bunch of shanks too. Like Matt Prater hit one left of their opponent's bench
on Thursday night.
Yeah.
That was terrible. I'll give you that. But that's the only thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's also why we're partially seeing offensive stats down this year. It's because your average starting field position is like an extra 8 or 9 yards further than it was.
You sent me that stat, like 2022 receiver stats were way up. But I mean, who cares? I think every play should be important. And that one was not important, where we were just talking about just starting the game at the 25, not even having a kickoff. And I think they completely fixed it.
I do too.
And do you think they put it to the 35 because it's like a appealing number rather than like starting at the 32?
Honestly, I never thought about that. I think it's just because it's like a
whole 5 yards.
Yeah, like it's just like, you know how that's just what it is.
Because the reason they didn't change it last year is because they thought that was too big of a penalty. But what if they just put it like, hey, we're starting on the 32-yard line if you kick it out of bounds?
I don't hate that. Actually, I don't hate that at all. Like back in,
when people, I don't like when people freak out about like, oh, it's got to end in a 0. Yeah, 32 and a half. Let's just meet right in the middle. Who cares?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. They can do whatever they want. They can literally do whatever they want.
Yeah, but everything, they're so about like just round numbers, like 5 or 10 yards. That's what we do.
Yeah.
All of our penalties are 15, 10, and 5.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I can't like a personal foul be like, you know what? This one wasn't that bad. 7-yard penalty.
6. Yeah, just to kind of make it up as you go. Yeah, that won't cause any problems.
It's like just like a judgment call. Just be like, oh, that was pretty bad. I don't think it's a full 15 though. All right, 13-yard penalty.
Can you imagine the discourse like on social media?
This is the funniest conversation because there was like, I feel like this week was just a little weird, and we're talking about special teams and round numbers. But Like I feel like really nothing interesting happened. There was some injuries, but Mike Evans got hurt.
Mike Evans got hurt.
Anyone else get hurt?
Najee Harris tore his Achilles.
That's what I said.
No, did you say that?
Oh yeah, it was bad. I was watching that.
Yeah.
No. I said the Mike Evans one.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Who else got
Brian
hurt?
Thomas continues not to know how to catch.
Yeah, Brian Thomas stinks.
That's crazy.
What was the other?
James Conner.
James Conner, that's right.
His ankle just folded in half.
Yeah, Trey Benson season.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin.
He got hurt?
He's quad injury. Yeah, he's getting second opinions, but it sounds like he's not playing this week.
Jeez.
I do have CeeDee Lamb. That was a big one.
Damn, there were a ton of injuries.
There was a ton of injuries, yeah. I don't know how CeeDee Lamb's ankle didn't snap, too. Did you see the replay of that thing?
No, I try not to watch it. I watched James Conner's, and I almost threw.
Oh, God. It was terrible. CeeDee's was bad, too. I can't believe that he's okay.
What were you asking me? What did I see? What didn't I see?
A question. So Marcus Mariota has started 2 games the last 2 years. He has put up 41 points in both games. Jane Daniels.
Brian.
System corner.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But, yeah, Mariota has always kind of stunk.
Yeah, he has.
You know, like he hasn't gone anywhere and been good at all. Like that quarterback show where it just shows him getting benched, which that sucks. But and then Kirk Cousins the next year.
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe I've also seen that he's ran in a touchdown a ton. So maybe we need to throw some money on that.
Oh, that's actually not a bad one. If he starts again,
what are his odds?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I think he is.
I don't know.
Jane
Daniels. Yeah, I don't know.
I saw someone saying they're not trying to rush him back too quick.
Rush him back? Yeah. Let's see. Right now.
Oh, they play Atlanta.
Yeah. Who stinks?
Yeah, he might not even be on here. Yeah, he's not even on.
Yeah, he's not on here. Yeah, he's not on here. I just thought it was interesting because, like, for some reason I remember them putting up the game or whatever game Jane Daniels got hurt in last year. Was it the Eagles? No, it wasn't the Eagles. I can't remember who they played, but I just remember him putting up 41 points, and then I saw he put up 41 points again this week, and I thought it was interesting. And then another one I wanted to talk about was, and I think we have to talk about it, Lions-Ravens.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, he's done, huh?
No, he's not. I mean, that's like a little bit of an overreaction, I think. Don't you think?
I think he's done. I think his career's over.
What do we do?
I mean, what is that? 3 fumbles in 2 games? Like, can the guy not hold on the ball anymore?
Yeah.
Or is the biceps too big?
It does suck, though.
Do you have that problem?
No, I don't have that problem.
Is it tough for you to carry things because your biceps are too big?
High and tight.
For those who don't know, Brian only works out arms and only does curls.
That's exactly right. I do an hour of curls every single day, and that's it.
Dude, it's crazy. Anyway, so does Derrick Henry, I guess.
Question on this game. Ravens defense.
Sorry. What about the Ravens defense? They have a lot of injuries. Aren't they missing like their highest?
Yeah.
I mean, they're missing their highest paid defensive tackle and Kyle Van Noy, who is their second highest paid. So I think they'll be all right. Plus, they're playing good teams, and they lost to 2 great teams. So, but they do have the Chiefs this week. So one of those teams is going to start 1-3,
which is nuts. Insane.
I
still my money's on the Ravens winning that game.
Yeah, I agree. Where's it at?
I don't know actually.
It is. Can I find it? Oh, I think it's at Kansas City.
Wow, Kansas City's 2.5-point underdogs at home. Never freaking happens.
It makes it tough. Time this year.
Is it the second time? Oh, that's right. But in general, it typically never happens.
Yeah, I still think the Ravens will win. Yeah. Just because KC doesn't have a running game. I think they have no receivers.
Yeah, Pachenko stinks, man. Stinks, man.
So bad. I don't like how you say his name, but he is so bad. What do you call him? Pachenko?
Pachenko.
Pacheco. Say it.
I know. I always say Pachenko. I think I spell it that way too.
I mean, that's just not even close to his name. But so you think the Ravens are going to win and cover?
Yes, I think they're going to win and cover.
Lock it in, -2.5.
I think they're going to win and cover.
I kind of like the over under 48.5.
You like the over?
Yeah, I do.
The Chiefs offense, though.
I know, it's true. I don't like talking too much about the Chiefs because you're like, what are they?
Yeah, it makes it hard. Even against the Giants, like they didn't look great. I know they won 22-6 or whatever.
I agree, dude. How bad? Can we talk about that? Well, hold on. Do you want to say anything more about the Ravens? I think I threw you off.
You did, yeah. You did throw me off.
The Lions are back, huh?
No, yeah, okay. So that was what I was going to say. I think obviously the Lions didn't look good against the Packers week 1. They played Chicago last week, which they won, and I think that was a good sign. But to go to Baltimore and and win that game the way they did, I think it's a good sign for them long term. I wasn't the highest. I think there's a lot of people who weren't that high on the Lions this year. Not that they weren't going to make the playoffs or anything, but lose the division of the Packers. They lost both of their offensive, defensive coordinator, head coaching jobs. Maybe a little bit of regression there, but that was a big win. Like that was a huge win to go on the road against. I think Lamar Jackson has only lost to an NFC opponent twice in his career. He's like 26-2 or something against NFC opponents in his career. To do that and kind of do it in dominating fashion at the end of the game. I think they only won by 8, but it was a garbage touchdown at the end of the game by the Ravens because the game was already out of hand. I think it's awesome. Like I think the Lions should feel really like if you're a Lions fan, I think you should feel really, really good about the team moving forward. And like the creativity on offense is still there. That double pitch play was sick. Like that was so cool.
That was awesome.
That was
when
awesome.
They're going, it's so fun to watch. And then, Gibbs and Montgomery, that's insane to have.
God, they're so good.
Two great receivers, a great tight end, a really good quarterback. They have everything. It's just, can the defense hold up? And you're right. Like I didn't think the Ravens had a chance the whole night. Like they weren't, they weren't doing it for me. It's essentially a 14-point win, with, some garbage time, but
and then you do have a nudge on the defensive side. Like you have a few stud pieces on the defensive side that, like, to your point, you need to that's where,
and your boy DJ Reader.
Yeah, DJ. Yeah, he's slowed down a little bit, but I love DJ Reader. They have a few studs on defense. They're obviously that's where a lot of their injuries have occurred over the last couple of years. They've gotten better at DB, but again, that's another one of their spots where
7 sacks,
a little bit weak. That's nuts. I think it's Lamar. I think that was Lamar's problem though. I really do.
Yeah, but I mean, they're disrupting him enough, and he couldn't get any running lanes, so I think that's half of it. But yeah, Lamar holds onto the ball way too long. We were talking about that too. It's like, hey man, you look good when you know what you're going to do, and it looked like he was second guessing a lot of his stuff.
I think he was confused. I think he was a little bit confused.
Confused about
what do you have to do? Just like I'm sure there was some defensive coverages that messed him a little bit. Guys weren't coming open, so he was holding the ball. It took too long, and then getting sacked. And good on the Lions for containing him. Kind of like you said, like the fact that they were able to contain him and not give him those run lanes, because that's what makes it hard. Is when he has those run lanes, then you can't stop him. Like you almost rather him throw than run the ball.
Yeah, 100%.
Still think the Ravens are going to be really good this year, but that's
I think they're going to win. They're going to win their division.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about that at all. I'm trying to think. Are you okay? Are you a believer in the 49ers at all? Also, they're snake bitten. Like, what are we like? How many injuries do they need?
Nick Bosa, I know.
Fire
every year.
Fire all your training and medical staff. Everyone's always getting hurt. There's something wrong.
I think I am believers in the 49ers solely because
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. No, Kyle Shanahan more than Mac Jones. But they're staying afloat. Like you're 3-0 through all this. Like how can you not believe in them? And then once they get some of these, obviously Nick Bosa is not going to come back. Once you get Purdy back, once you get George Kittle back, once you get Ayuk back, like you're going to get some pieces in here that are going to help the team. You're going to get pieces back that are going to help you, win down the stretch. And these guys aren't going to be hurt. Like luckily, none of these guys are hurt for the rest of the year except for Nick Bosa. So I do think I believe in them. Like the fact that they're 3-0, I think is super, super impressive.
Yeah, no, I agree. But also, you're not fooling anyone. That division's pretty solid. Wait, no, actually, I don't really think it is.
Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are underrated this year too.
The Seahawks, they look good.
Yeah, Sam Darnold looks good. Yeah.
they just look like a solid, like their defense is really good. And then their offense, good running game.
Yep.
They have some, they have a few weapons, nothing crazy, but JSN's great.
Jason's a freak.
Yeah. And then, Sam Darnold is just,
dude, he's playing really well. I like,
yeah.
He only threw the ball 18 times in this game, but he went 14 for 18 for a couple TDs. Like he did what he needed to do. To your point, they have a great run game with Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker. But yeah, he went 14 of 18 for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, what else do you want? Be efficient with the ball, not turn it over, make a couple of big plays when you can, throwing it to JSN. Like, I think he's looked really good. And the defense, unbelievable. They did play the Saints, so it's part of it. But Saints had played the last couple of games close, so it's not like they were getting blown away by everybody they played this year. So I am a believer in the Seahawks, and then I think I'm a believer in the Chargers. I wasn't at the beginning of the year, but I think it's time.
I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you if you wanted me to run through my top 10 teams at the moment.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
All right, I'll go 10-1. You ready? Chiefs at 10. 49ers at 9. Ravens at 8. Packers at 7. Stop if you have an issue, by the way. Okay. Lions at 6. Rams 5. Colts 4. We didn't even talk about the Colts. Chargers 3. Bills 2. Eagles 1. Any issues?
Colts at 4.
3-0, dude. They're killing
Colts
it.
At 4.
How can you put anyone in front of them? They've punted 1 time this year.
I know. Yeah. I mean, they play the Titans, so that's part of it. They did beat the Broncos, which I think was a good win.
Great win.
And then they beat the Dolphins. So, like, I am we talked about it last week. I believe in the Colts. I think we'll learn a lot this week when they play the Rams. I think that's going to be a fun game to watch. That'll tell us a lot more.
Can't wait for that game.
That's going to be a really, really good game. I just don't think I could put them ahead of, I think, would you have the Lions at 6 and the Rams at 5?
Yeah.
I would put them behind both those teams.
Both? I mean, the Packers just, hold on. First of all, you're not talking about the Packers, are you?
No. I said Lions and Rams.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get it, man. It really, I just can't. Yeah. I mean, the Rams just blew a 20-second lead.
Yeah.
I understand it was to the best team in the league. I get it. But, that's kind of alarming.
Sure. Sure.
Lions get destroyed by the Packers.
Week 1, though.
But, they've looked good since. But, the Packers just lost to the Browns, so.
I still think that one's a little fluky, too. I think I would have the Packers higher.
The Bills win against the Ravens is fluky.
Different kind of fluky.
Pass.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that tip pass on 4th and 3.
Yeah. I mean, it's just.
I don't know.
Right now, the Colts, they're undefeated. They're destroying the teams they need to destroy. They're scoring every drive. What was their lowest scoring week? Like 33?
I think it was 33, yeah.
29. That's their lowest. That's their lowest scoring.
Against a good Broncos team, too. Good Broncos defense.
Great defense. They score 30. They win 33-8 against the Dolphins. Also, the Dolphins just gave the Bills a run.
Yeah. So that's a division game, though. Division
games are different.
Bad? Dolphins suck. Yeah. Dolphins are horrible.
Hey, I agree. Yeah. Okay, so I like your argument because I'm with you. I think the Rams are probably would.
Yes.
I think the Rams, Lions, and Packers probably have a higher ceiling and higher floor.
Yes, I think to both of those.
At the moment, the Colts are the hottest team in the NFL, and it could be scheduled.
Okay. Who would have thought you would have had the Colts as your 4th best team week 3?
No one. Honestly, I'm looking at it and it looks bad. It looks like this is a power ranking like 2005.
Yeah, it looks like a Colts fan. It's like me when I want the Bengals to be high, like some biased fan putting them top 5.
Yeah, I have all 32. I have the Bengals at 29. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
I'm kidding.
But seriously, so if the Rams beat the Colts, do they drop out of your top 10 completely? If let's say the Rams kill the Colts.
Ooh. Kill like.
Yeah, I don't know, 30-10.
That really depends on what the other teams do. Yeah, they'd probably be 10 at best.
Right. Because then it feels like those first 3 weeks were scheduled.
If like Chiefs lose, if the 49ers lose, I'm not a 49ers guy. I'm not at all. I think way too many injuries. It just keeps happening. The defense looked good. Then they lose their best pass rusher. Who knows what happens to Christian McCaffrey? No, I am out. I'm out on the 49ers.
I do think the Christian McCaffrey usage needs to go down a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
He's got like 77 touches or something already.
18 carries and 10 catches.
I do think that could be a problem.
That's a Mac Jones product, though.
Yeah, just the dump offs, just like dump off machine for Mac Jones. That does worry me. Like, I don't know if he can go through a full season like that, but Brock Purdy, I think he might come back this week.
Yeah.
Or it might miss one more week.
This week, yeah, I think.
This week, yeah. So maybe some of those touches will go down, but that does worry me. Is if Christian McCaffrey gets hurt, I think they're screwed. But that's every team, right? Like if Lamar Jackson gets hurt or Josh Allen gets hurt, they're screwed.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you talking about Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah.
I think it's different, a little different than
quarterback.
Yeah. But Brock Purdy isn't on the level as Lamar and Josh Allen.
Okay.
So, and I think it's just, it's Brock Purdy light as their backup.
Yeah.
It's not as big of a difference than like Burrow or Browning, Because the reason I use that comparison is because just so you would understand.
Well, thanks, man. That's so kind of you.
You're welcome.
So you had San Francisco at 9, though? In this?
They're at 9. Yeah, they're at 9.
Yeah, okay. So who's on the outside looking in?
Steelers. I don't think immediately Steelers, Seahawks.
I like Seahawks being up there.
Yeah,
Buccaneers. You didn't have the Bucs.
They're a good one. Wow. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, Chiefs are no longer in the top 10. This is insane. I am so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The last 10 minutes, people are going to be fucking yelling. Okay, from 1 to 10, Eagles, Bills, Chargers, Bucks, Colts, Rams, Lions, Packers, Ravens, 49ers are 11. Oh my God, how did I forget about the Bucks?
Yeah, I think I would put the Bucks ahead of the 49ers for sure. And then...
Yeah, the Bucks are 4.
Okay, you had them all the way at 4. Okay.
Yeah, 4. Colts are at 5. Oh my God.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I'm glad we caught that.
Okay, I'm glad the Colts aren't inside the top 5. They're just right there.
That makes me 5.
This list makes me feel a lot better.
It makes me feel a lot better too, actually.
Yeah, Bucks are really good, even though they keep getting hurt as well.
Yeah, I think they're going to be all right though, because I think Chris Godwin will come back.
Coming back in like 2 weeks.
Yep, Godwin's coming back, and then again another buzzer beater win for the Bucks. That's 3 in a row. So I'd like to see them win.
Are they the Chiefs?
I like to see them win decisively a little bit, but
this week.
I saw Baker had an injury scare last week.
Oh, they have the Eagles this week.
Oh, that's right. It's week 4. That's a good game.
Oh my God.
That's a good game.
A lot of good games. Okay, hold on. Let's put these in tiers really quick. Unless you have something more to say.
Yeah, let me do my player of the week, and then let's move on to next week's games. All right, what do you think?
I know, you already told me. It's the fucking Vikings guy. Rodgers.
Yeah, Isaiah Rodgers is your player of the week.
Yeah, Super Bowl champ. Put some respect on his name.
Well, I think it's a pretty obvious choice for player of the week.
Yeah, he filled out the stat sheet. We get it. You only watch box scores.
No, it's not true. That is definitely not true. Set an NFL record with a interception return for a touchdown, fumble return for a touchdown, and 2 forced fumbles. And he did it. No one ever done that in a game before. He did it in 1 half.
That's insane.
That's insane. And I'm not PFF. It's not the end all be all. I think it's a nice thing to have, but first player to ever have a 99.9 PFF rating for a single game.
That's insane.
So he's your player of the week.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Even though it's against the Bengals, he's your player of the week.
Yeah, that probably hurts you a little bit, huh?
No, I mean, game 5. Yeah, we're on to next week. We're on to Cincinnati.
All right. Do you want to tier these games out really quick, or do you just want to talk about which ones you want to watch?
So I like the Thursday night game. I don't know why. I always think
division game. See, you're
division
Seahawks.
Games.
I think you're a Seahawks fan this year.
Maybe that'll be my team this year. Besides the Bengals, is the Seahawks.
Yeah, no, you can't do it.
I don't want to do it.
You can't do it.
I do like that game though. All right, so let's see if I had to tier these games.
Okay, so you got to go. I'm just going down the list. So
Okay,
Eagles, Bucks, Colts, Rams,
good game.
Chiefs, Ravens, and Packers, Cowboys, purely because of narrative.
Yeah, I do think that'll be a decent game too.
Honestly, Panthers, Patriots is going to be a good game too.
What about Texans, Titans?
I'm out on those. Both those teams are so bad, it's a joke. And I know you're going to watch every snap of the Titans.
No, I'm not gonna watch every second. I just had to bring them up again one more time. I think I would put Eagles Buccaneers as my number one for this week.
Yeah, I agree. Selfishly, I agree. Yeah. It is the biggest rivalry of all time. People don't know that, but they should. As old as Earth, maybe older. Yeah, I would probably go that one. Colts, Rams, Ravens, Chiefs, 3. Honestly, I'm pissed about this Cowboys game. They're so bad.
Yeah, they stink. They got destroyed by the Bears. It sucks.
It's a narrative game, and it's just, that's not. I don't
but
like
imagine if
narratives.
It wasn't even supposed to be like this schedule came out before that. It's like imagine if there wasn't even the narrative.
Yeah, it would still just be Cowboys. Like they're there purely on name, That's why all these that's why every Jets and Giants schedule has at least 5 between the two.
Yep. I would agree with you. I would put that one lower on the list. I think it's it'd be like, again, I kind of like the narrative. I kind of like the story. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about the no CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, they're going to get fucking
flex
killed.
it out. What are we doing?
Yeah, they're going to get killed. I'd probably go Ravens Chiefs 2 just for AFC matchups purposes and like as a Bengals fan to see one of those teams go 1-3.
Selfishly.
Selfishly, I'm going to be pumped because even if the Bengals lose, they'll be 2-2 and they'll still be ahead of whatever team that loses that game. And then I'd probably go Colts Rams 3. And then
I think I'm more interested in that game is because I just want to see how legit the Colts are. Because
for sure.
What if they blow out the Rams? Or what if they beat them by a touchdown?
I think regardless, I think if they win that game, I think even if they stay competitive, if they stay within 3 to 7 points and it's a close game at the end, I think that shows that they belong as a true playoff contender.
I think they need a win.
You think they need a win?
Yeah, because I'm trying to. If they lose, let's say they lose by 5.
It's on the road. It's on the road.
Yeah.
What if they lose game-winning field goal?
Yeah, that'd be different. But I feel like a win would solidify. I'm talking about being solidified as one of the best teams. Because we're talking. I'm pretty sure I've seen talks of Daniel Jones winning MVP. Because he has the numbers.
Yeah,
but it's how legit are these? Is it a product of schedule? Is it? That's what I'm excited to actually learn about what's going on with this.
And I think that's the good thing is once you get out of this week 3 zone, once you get through the first quarter of the season, that's where the starts happening because typically you'll have played a decent team by then. And there's enough tape, there's enough tape on it where it's not fluky, right? It's not like, hey, we beat the Dolphins 30-8 and the Dolphins suck. And, now you can run with it. So I think if they keep it competitive, I still think they will be considered a contender if they keep it competitive.
Yeah, but you know what I'm trying to say, though, right?
I see what you're. Yeah.
They could be in the if they beat the Rams, they will be put into conversations with the Bills and the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But yeah, if they lose by a little bit, people will respect them, but they'll be the team that makes the playoffs and loses in the first round.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Brian. That's all I'm saying.
I do think the Eagles are going to blow out the Bucs.
Really?
Yeah.
Explain.
I just think the Bucs have played too many close games. And I think it's been the Falcons, the Texans, and the Jets. And they've had to hit game-winning field goals.
Well, yeah, the Falcons just lost by 30.
Yeah.
Houston stinks.
Houston's
and the Jets
0-3.
had Tyrod's.
They're 0-3. Yeah, and they're 0-3.
That's a good point. Are the Bucs frauds?
No, I don't think they're frauds. I still think they're a good team.
I don't know, man. They haven't beaten anyone good. The combined
-3.
Those teams have a combined, what, 1 win?
1-8.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 1-8.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now you're rethinking your top 10, aren't you?
No, because the Colts are the same way. But Denver's actually good, though.
Denver's good, and the Colts have won more convincingly than the Buccaneers.
Yeah, they've been killing them. Yeah.
They haven't even
Something
been any something about for
Something
next
to
week.
think about.
If the Eagles blow them out, I could see. That's why Philly being minus 3.5 point favorites is something that I would be looking at.
Wait, they're minus 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Oh, it's in Tampa. I should go to that.
It's in Tampa. Yeah, it's in Tampa. You actually should.
I should. I'd go alone. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do our parlays.
Okay. And then I did have one question for you. Non-football related. Are you excited to watch Ryder Cup?
Oh, I forgot about the Ryder Cup. No, I don't care about the Ryder Cup anymore. I think it's dumb.
Really? Why do you think it's dumb? I want your thoughts on it.
It felt more important growing up. I don't know if it's like an age thing. Could be an age thing.
Okay. Definitely probably an age thing.
I see these guys more as my peers than I'm fans of them. So that's probably it. So for me, it'd be a little different.
But you think USA's winning?
I think the USA destroys Europe.
Yeah.
17.5.
I think I'm a similar way.
That starts tomorrow, right? No, Friday.
I think I'm in a similar boat. I don't watch as much golf as I did growing up. I used to love the Ryder Cup growing up. Like, I would watch every second of it. Will I put it on? Yes, I will have it on the background or something. But will I watch some of these really good college football games in the NFL over it? Yes, I will.
What a horrible scheduling.
Yeah, this is a really good week for college football too. Like, this is a very good week for college football.
Yeah, and every week in the NFL is good. Like, why do you do this? Or just start it
in the middle of the week?
Yeah, start it on Monday, go to Tuesday, or go to Wednesday. Who cares?
Yeah.
You're still going to get fans.
People would watch it. Yeah, people would watch it.
Yeah, there's nothing on during that. Or 3 weeks earlier. Week 0 of college football.
That is a fantastic idea. Week 0 of college football. That is a very good idea.
It's easy.
There's a couple good games on at night or something. That's it. But during the day, people will need something to watch.
Yeah, I mean, even at night, I'm sure, I know there's a bunch of college football fans, but it's the Ryder Cup.
But yes, I will watch them. But I will sit down and watch, like, especially Friday. I'll put it on in the background.
We'll see. Not exactly sure. I'll pay attention. I'll box score watch just like how you watch football, but maybe I'll throw it on. Or I'll watch like a replay of it at night.
Was the one weekend I will say that I box score watched a little bit because
Brian, we all know you do it every week, but let's get to our parlays.
Okay, I'll let you go first. But speaking of, we hit a good parlay on Thursday night last week for tweeting out the parlays. I think we both played it, which was good. And then I think we went 5-2 in player props this week, tweeted out. So some good wins.
At AthletePod on Twitter, at AthletePod, or just search Driving AthletePod. Okay, so my parlay this week is DK Metcalf, anytime touchdown. He's getting a lot of targets. He's going to find the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, anytime against the Jags. Puka against the Colts. And then Josh Jacobs to score 2 touchdowns against the Cowboys because the Cowboys' defensive line is terrible, and you can get that at plus 4,200.
Damn, we did very opposite in terms of our odds this week. What was your first one? I'm placing it right now. What was the
first guy? Was DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf. Okay. I just want to make sure I place this right now so I don't.
It's weird. He plays for the Steelers.
It does. I literally am looking in the Seahawks list right now.
Yeah, he's gonna be a Seahawk to me.
Yeah, that's all right. Let me place that. All right. Okay, I like that. So you said what were the final odds?
Plus 4,200.
Plus 4,200. Mine's plus 4,800. So
that's crazy. On DraftKings?
All right. DraftKings, yeah. Mine, I went different. I went a little bit more conservative because I know last week I think I went a little too aggressive because I think I ended up going further odds than yours when yours are supposed to be the more aggressive ones and mine are the more tame ones. So I'm going to do Cam Scatterby just because I think with Tracy getting hurt, I think this is a week for him to. I know they're playing the Chargers, but he's going to take over the lead back. I don't think there's a lot of people who aren't fans of Cam Scatterby out there. So
Dude's
I'm going to take him anytime.
To get CTE.
Did you see those memes? He's like Cam Scatterby. He's running up. He's like throwing his head through drywall.
Yeah.
Nico Collins against the Titans. I think the Texans kind of right the ship a little bit against a bad Titans team. They just traded away one of their better corners for some reason for like a 6th and 7th round pick. I don't know what the Titans are doing. I think they're a mess. So I think Nico Collins scores. And then I also have Puka as well against the Colts.
Do you want to change that one?
No, I already placed it, so I'm running with it.
So we're just going all in on Puka, huh? I'm in.
I'll do another one. Hold on.
No.
Keep Cam Scatterby. Okay. We'll keep
it. Trust your gut. Do your CJ GJ got cut?
Yes, I did see that. That is not for playing. That is absolutely for locker room behind the scenes issues going on.
100%.
Yeah, he was that way with the Eagles too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
like certain points of his career. Yeah.
All right, I just placed some yours. All right, let's do a nice little draft and get out of here.
Okay, I go first because we both went 1 and 2 this week. So, and I went 3-0 last week. So I'm 6 and 3. Mike, you are 4 and 5. You had Falcons -5.5.
Oh yeah.
Packers -8.5. Colts -4.5.
According to Twitter, I had Panthers -5.5. So I went 2 and 1. So if people took that, Brian,
they would have won.
They would have won a lot of money because they were fucking 6-point dogs.
The odds. Actually, do you want me to give you the win on that one?
You messed up.
Yeah, you're right. I did mess up.
So I go 2 and 1.
It's hard to type. It's hard to type these and like type it all in while we do this.
I mean, you've made one. This is our 5th episode. You made one mistake, and now you're.
I know
how hard it is.
Yeah. Yes.
That's hilarious.
All right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me get this set up. All right. You know what? Fuck it. All right. I'll let you go first. So you're 5 and 4, and I am 6 and 3 on the year. Because technically,
hell yeah, dude, 5 and 4.
That would have won.
Yeah. Okay. Give me. It's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's a hard week.
Give me. Dude, Dolphins Jets on Monday night is insane, and then. That's insane. Wow, I don't like any of these. All right, just give me the Eagles to cover 3.5.
God damn it. I knew once I said that one you were going to take it. Eagles -3.5. And that, what are the odds?
-105.
Let's see. God, this is a tough week. Give me over 30. This is a disgusting game. Tennessee, Houston. I'm going to take over 38.5.
30.5?
Again, one of those teams is going to figure it out this week, and that's -110. So I think one of them is going to – I think someone's going to score 24 points, 27 points, and it's going to hit the over just because it's so low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. All right. Man. Give me – this is a tough week. I keep saying
this is a very tough week. You don't want the Bills -15.5?
No. Give me the over 42.5 of Panthers-Patriots.
Patriots. That is low, especially with the Panthers just putting up 30 points.
Yeah, Patriots just put up 14, but they also turned the ball over at the 1-yard line twice. So
yes, they deserve to win that game, not the Steelers. Just throwing that out there. And that is -118. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do this for my own sanity.
Boy.
Bengals +7.5.
7.5-point dogs.
It's 115.
All right. What I got? One more.
Yep. Jake Brown's gonna turn it around.
He's gonna run wild. You know what? I'll take the Chargers -6 against the Giants. Rookie QB.
I like that. What's
Chargers are good? -110.
What are the odds? -110. I'm gonna take this one that I'm surprised you did not take. I'm gonna take Packers -7 against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's hard to take them as 7-point favorites after that performance that they put out there, but that's okay.
After losing to the Browns. I just realized I've only been showing my face like this, and it looks like I'm 4-2. But we already
you're taller. Yeah, you're taller than
2 inches taller than AJ Brown. Fun fact. I actually have one more question for you, and it is Eli Manning going to make the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
First ballot?
No.
What about Phillip Rivers?
No. Ooh, that one's tough. I think he deserves it, but I think it's going to take him a while just because he never won the Super Bowl.
I don't like how I think the Hall of Fame should that guy be in? And if you have to think about it, then no.
I do kind of like that. I think there's too many people in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they let everyone in. I mean, the worst one is NBA. They just fucking whoever plays more than 10 years is in. But yeah, I think if you have to think about it, yeah, I think Eli Manning is. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think one of the things you have to think about with the Hall of Fame is like, can you tell the story of the NFL without this guy?
Mm-hmm.
And Eli Manning was a part of 2 unbelievable Super Bowls, and I mean, I know he wasn't like Tom Brady, but that's not the benchmark. The benchmark is, did you win? Did you win multiple times? I mean, I think as a quarterback, you have to win. You either have to be unbelievable or win at least once. Like Stafford, I think is in.
I think that's a very good way of thinking about it. Is like, can you tell the story of the NFL without them? And I like Phillip Rivers, for example. He was a part of some really good teams. He went to AFC Championship game. He was like kind of the other quarterback in that era, besides like Ben. But like, I think you could tell the story without Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, it's forgettable.
Yeah,
he didn't really
because
do
he
anything.
Never won the big game. Yeah,
he wasn't an MVP. He never won a Super Bowl. He never played in a Super Bowl.
Never played in a Super Bowl.
There you go.
Yeah,
but I think Eli Manning. I think he's in.
I think Eli Manning's in too.
I think if you won 1 Super Bowl, he wouldn't be in.
Yeah, I think beating Tom Brady twice was big.
That's what. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I
think narrative should play a little bit into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the narrative gets you over the edge, I think that's good, because I mean you were part of the, whatever. But
I agree.
Yeah, a bunch of names released. I was listening to Pat McAfee and he was talking about it. AJ Hawk is nominated for the Hall of Fame. What?
Really?
He's the all-time leading tackler of the
AJ
Packers.
Hawk? Is he really?
Yeah.
Didn't they announce like 144 names though?
Yeah. But I mean,
he's not gonna.
He's got a good resume. Super Bowl, won a national championship and a Super Bowl.
Do you think AJ Hawk deserves to be in the Hall of Fame?
I think it's close. I think him and Phillip Rivers are close. But
I guess that's true. AJ Hawk was.
He's a leading, he owns a record, like a very important record for a very important franchise.
He was a stud too back when he played.
Yeah. And I think you're just remembering him when he was at the Bengals for that year.
No. For his last year of his NFL career. No. That was exciting when he came.
Are you looking at his stats right now?
Yeah, I am looking at his stats. 47 tackles, 20 sacks. 9 interceptions. It's a lot of tackles.
Yeah. It's a ton of tackles.
Almost made it to 1,000.
That's so many
hits. How many years did he play?
9 or 10?
9, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, he was the 5th overall pick. Shit, I didn't realize he was that high of a pick.
Yeah, dude, he was a stud.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got anything else? We're just talking.
No, that's it. I know, that's it.
All right, follow at @TravAthletePod on all platforms, @AthletePod on Twitter. And then we'll be back next week, hopefully with a bigger smile on Brian's face.
I always have a smile on my face.
That's a good point.
Oh, shit. We got to do it again, dude. Look, the lens cap on.